Alright, we are going live here real quick. And I could not get my starting student screen to work, so I'm just going live without it. Going right into it. Gotta make sure everything looks to be working here. We'll have to give it some time too for people to get in. We do have a Yoohee here. I do have, pretty sure, enough poles without even having to touch my crystals to go into to get hopefully get her. If I don't lose the 50-50 now. But let's see. I think I've taken care of a lot of other stuff today. But for now, I think while we wait for people to get in here, I'm gonna go ahead and just do her trial here. See how she works out in the trial. I mean, I've already bought her skin and everything too, so once we get her, I don't even have to deal with any of that. Now, if you can't tell, I still have a little bit. I don't even know if it's a cold at this point. It's just I have a cough that I cannot get rid of at this point. That keeps coming back. All right. Display. Oh. All right. So what do we need to do on this one? Just eliminate all these things. So they give us the. I forget everything. Like, it's easy to read all the skills and kind of theory craft it, but then it's actually using them is always kind of a pain. Alright. Why's my chat? Fix that. There we go. Oh, and this is okay, so this is how you select which one you want. So his difference was between, wasn't it like stability or healing? Built. And then we just shoot. And these are just like training dummies. You don't even have to take cover. I forgot you get to do it again. Man, even though I have all of it, I never really used her. I forget like all of her moves. They really need to buff sword users. Oh, she says Watashi wa Kokoda as well. I didn't even realize that. She's literally just saying, I'm here, when she says that. Because I remember that they say the same phrase in Etheria Restart on that. Hey, Spacey, how's it going? Got V1 Yoohee. Should I get her gun? I mean, I like her gun. I think her gun's pretty decent, but it's nothing crazy. I would continue saving, especially if you're hurting on pulls. Because right now, physical team, right, like, I'm only going to be getting V0, even though I know V0 is not really good. Just pretty much just so I have her. But I want to see what comes up next. And then I may end up getting her V1 or even V3 on rerun. It just kind of depends when Springfield comes out as well. I don't think her gun's really worth it, though. It's not, like, as good as, say, like, a Vector's gun, Springfield's gun. I'm trying to think of all the good ones. Like, Vector's is good, Springfield's a really good one. I'm gonna guess that, like, all the support ones are, like, the best guns. Is basically the way I see it. But yeah, for those just joining, my voice is still acting up a little bit, and I don't know why. I have like a cough that just won't go away ever since I got over my cold that I had. It's just been non-stop. Alright, so I got that. Pretty much done everything here. Let's see. Let's just kind of look at stuff while we give it a little bit more time for people to get in here. Got her. Oh, I wonder, do we get, I definitely want to change that. Can we, just to kind of change up my track here. Isn't Yoohee's on here? Turn up my volume. I do like Yoohee's song. I don't know what it would be, though, on here. Yeah, I get the Yoohee's support, but hers is more offensive on her gun, isn't it? It's been a while. Let me look at it again. I really like that it's, I mean, one thing I really like about it is it's kind of generalist for physical damage. Like, you compare it with someone else that does physical damage. Using active attacks. When allies deal physical damage using active attacks, ignore 10% of the enemy's defense. For each buff applies to allies, including self increases. Oh, okay, yeah, this one, actually, it is really good if you're going heavy into physical. Okay, it is a support one. I thought for some reason it also only applied to the user. It had been a while since I looked at her gun. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent if you're going to go heavy into, like, if you're going to get laney in that. Yeah, you want as much defensive reduction as you can with the physical team. These are like the normal one. Okay, here's the... Okay, so these are all the event songs, isn't it? And maybe it doesn't come until after. I don't see hers. Guess we'll have to leave it with the other one. Wasted 20k on a Dush as a free-to-play. Lost 50-50 and the 75-25 for the weapon as well. Ooh. You think I'll recover for the anniversary? Oh yeah, you can recover. I would skip Yoohee and Jahoy, though. Definitely, as a free-to-play. Get the guns with a drip. Yeah, I mean, if you want it, the gun I want... actually, I haven't even bought it yet. But where is it? I bought her skin, but I did not... I do want to get this. 480 tokens. Which I can get that, actually. I just need to... I can just re-up this and get 300 for it. But I'll get that here in a little bit. I think we're getting plenty of people in here for now. I have not polled yet. We're going to go ahead and actually just get into the polls now. It's been long enough. I'll just give them some time for people to get in here. Let's see. Yeah, I am at 80. We got Vector right off the bat on the last one. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I lost both 50-50. Let's see. Yeah, because I got Peridia. Peridia was a good one to lose to. If I'm going to lose to someone, and Peridia is a good one. And then I got my first Vector there. And then I lost. Oh, I lost to a Peridia as well there. So, yeah, I had Mishti. And then I immediately, so I won I lost the 50-50, but it was really quick that first time on Vector. But I have no pity now. And I'm hoping that I don't have to dig into my crystals. I'm holding on to them as much as possible so that Springfield's still looking like the one I'm going to be V6ing in the future. So I need to conserve as much as I can. I am not going to be going for the weapon, though, because at least not now. Physical's not going to be one of my core teams. Right now it's Burn, Hydro, and then Corrosion when we eventually get more of those. But we'll kind of have to see, like, SOP Mod and the other future units coming out, what element they end up being. Lost 50-50 on her banner. She was the most painful banner for me yet. Oh, yeah. This one will be a painful one because she's really not going to get any use for me right now. I haven't really built up my Diane or invested in the physical stuff. And so, like, I'll build her up for her expansion or her common key in that. But other than that, she's really not going to get much use yet. I mean, her V6 is really good. The problem is Springfield's is just outright better. And so if you're going to invest heavily in a character, Springfield's the one to go. Well, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this. All right, let me kind of just start recording it for my video on it. Pulls too. All right, so we have Yoohee out, and we have no pity here. We got Vector on the last pull. We're only going to be going for V0 Yoohee at this point. In the future, we may go for V1 or even V3, depending on if I'm going to heavily invest in the electrical physical team. But for now, we're just going to get V0, and hopefully we can get lucky and conserve some of our pulls for future units. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get right into it. First 10 pull. Oh, we couldn't get lucky on that first one. Then again, it always can spook us. I've been spooked once, but I was spooked on a soft pity, so it wasn't really much of a spook. Alright. Let's go 20 pull. Never be up, just a purple. I don't think there's anyone left that I need dupes for. So all the purples are always going to be good for the redundant pieces because those are working towards getting more pull. All right, 30. Dylon lost four 50-50s. Yeah, I think you're the one in the Discord that posted. It took you like 700 pulls to get her all the way to V6. Yeah, that's brutal. I lost 4 50-50s on Klukai, but I had 2 earlies when I got her V6. Got a Graza. Alright, we are now at 40 pulls. Come on, we can get an early. Nope. Well, we have enough pulls without touching the crystals for soft pity, so I should be able to get her at soft pity without touching them. Alright, more redundant pieces going towards us. Right, we're at 50. We'll be in soft pity on after this one. Yeah, 750 for V6 and weapon. That's pretty brutal. Another weapon here. I prefer the characters because you get more redundant pieces for them. Then again, I think you get some back when you break down the purple ones, which I haven't really done yet. All right, so we're gonna hit soft pity now. Usually you don't get it at 60 though, because it's still pretty low chances in soft pity at 60. Here we go, 60 pull, and then we're gonna do single pulls after this, because we should get her pretty quickly. Or hopefully we get her. I don't have guaranteed, so we'll see. All right, 61. Oh, there we go. 61 pulls. We got her really early in the soft pity. Well, we got somebody. Let's see what we're walking away with here. Come on. Don't screw me. Oh, not that. No. Jeez. Oh, God. This is the wrong one. I've got like V3 Veplay now. Oh, boy. Well. Who's your most anticipated unit? It is going to be Springfield right now. Unless you're talking about the CN ones. Oh, not yet released. Right now it's Sopmod, probably. I don't know much about future units, but Sopmod's probably the coolest looking of them. Yeah, so I got the wrong idol there. Can we get her on this temple? We're guaranteed now. Come on, let's get her early. Man, my Veplay is going to be max dupe. Alright. Actually, I want to see one thing. How many redundant pieces? I'm kind of using my redundant pieces as my Springfield, saving it pretty much at this point. Let's see. Where are they? I always forget. They moved everything around. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They put it in here. Yeah, so I got 7,900, so I'm approaching quite a... wait, it's 900 for it. So I've got like 600 or so. No, that's 900 for 30. So is that like 400 right there? So I have a decent amount saved there, plus I have tons of crystals, so it's not like I'm in too bad a shape. Alright, here comes a 20. Springfield should be an anniversary unit. Well, we should have the half anniversary next. Because June 6th is, I think, technically the half anniversary. And it's kind of weird with Yoohee being the next unit. So I'm wondering how they're going to be approaching that. Alright, 30. But we just got to get her early. Let's get an early here. I've only gotten a few earlies in this game. Oh, man. All right, 40. And Kari, we're still finishing it up. I lost the 50-50 to the wrong idol. I got a copy of Veplay. So, it looks like we're going to probably hit soft pity for our Yoohee. But, I mean, we are collecting the redundant pieces. So, we'll be... We're sitting pretty fine. I think we should have enough for Springfield V6. If Springfield ends up being, if I do plan to V6er, they could always bring out another unit that's like a Klukai level that I really like. That makes me only V1 her. Yeah, Klukai was the original half anniversary. And if they do the half anniversary on the next banner, which they should, it will be Klukai. Klukai is rerunning on the next banner. So, Klukai will technically be our half anniversary. She's just our half anniversary rerun. Alright, so we're at, what? We're going into soft pity now. Yep. So we're going to be soft pity pull. Maybe we can at least get it at 61. I tend to get a lot of them at 61. But yeah, we went all the way to pity twice. And I didn't even get a good unit on my loss. Alright. We're just doing single pulls here. We should get her anytime. There she is. 62 pulls. So it took 123 pulls to get V0 Yoohee. Hey, I got both the idols though, so there's a little bit there. Hey Kojo, how's it going? Man, my stomach growling a lot for some reason. Hope I don't think stream's picking it up, but man, my stomach is telling me it is hungry. But I've decided I'm gonna wait a little bit to eat here. So I'll be eating a little bit bigger for dinner. I don't want to go too crazy. But all right, that was it. It took 2 soft pities to get her, but we do have her now. So let's go ahead and get her. I've already got all of her stuff. So we'll be going ahead and put that on. And I do have all the accessories. I don't know which one I want to go with. We'll go up the cat ears. You can go with that one. Let's see. Yeah. There you go. Less is better. All full right. I need to do... Let's go ahead and max out our units here. Going for V6 SOP Mod 2. If SOP Mod ends up being really good, yeah. I'm hoping SOP Mod's Corrosion. I'm really hoping she's Corrosion and pairs really well with Klukai. I think that'd be a great team. Alright, let's just max out Yoohee first, and then we'll go for Ulrid. Which actually, shoot. The one thing is, let's go into... Before we do that, let's knock out the supplies. Because I like to conserve the general ones. And one thing I always do whenever I get a new unit is in here, I like to buy out the gifts first, since they're going to be the best ones for them. So I can get those real quick in the supplies. They really need to put the song as one of the title screens. I'd switch that one. Probably one of my favorite songs in the game so far at this point. Alright. Using my units here. Ugh. Dog's wanting to come down and join me. I think he does, I don't know. My wife just left. See if he'll relax. He likes to get to... Oh. He likes to be very rambunctious. Don't hit the mic. Okay, let me move the mic here a little bit. Get it out of your way. Alright, maybe I can put it like right here. See if he'll lay down. I think he's just wanting to play. Oh, clicked off screen there. That'll cause a little lags. Yeah, if it's not him, it's my cat that likes to jump in sometimes. Got too much energy right now. Yeah, why am I getting like a little lags? Just get enough so we can get Yoohee maxed out here. I don't want to spend all of them here because I want to get to the story after that. After I get the dorm stuff done. Alright, you just jumped down to me. Readjust that. Oh, and Kazu, when is Lena releasing? We have no clue. My guess will be after Xiaohui. That's my guess. I think after Yoohee and the half anniversary, they're gonna lead into all the electric units. So I think we're gonna get like Elena, Jiangju, Belka, and Andrus like back to back to back to back. I think it's gonna be like non-stop electric. So those that really want to invest in the electric team, it's gonna be pretty brutal for you. One of them is that currently Yoohee V3 is the best support for them and the most used. Oh, okay. I've used all my votes. Should have enough though. Think I'll have enough here. We'll have to try the mini game too. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, there is one other thing I forgot to get here. Those who have not seen in the in here, there's this. It's only one ticket in here. You can get this. This is actually a correction for her skin, apparently. So they basically made it cost one, so you can get it for free. I'm at 8,000 now on this. So 930. So I'm only at like 200 and something. Actually, I thought I was a little higher in pulls. I'm approaching 300 there. I'm close to 300 pulls there, and I'm at what, 400. So I'm right around enough to get V6 Springfield. But man, I need to get lucky on Yoohee. I really need to get lucky on Yoohee, Lena. Like, I don't think Springfield's coming very quickly. And I'm losing pulls quickly. Because I'm not spending as much as I did at the beginning of the game. I'm having a hard time maintaining. Alright, let's... Do I have to open those boxes? Yep. Let's go max her out. Alright, we've got... And then we got all of it as well I need to get. We'll start with Yoohee. I should have all I need to max her out. I have plenty of gifts, and I have everyone maxed out, so they're just stockpiling. Actually, while doing this, I need to change her outfit here. Why is she not in her... I mean, this is the main reason you get the outfit in the first place. Just have that. Hey. There we go. And just on her gift alone, we're getting pretty much all the way to 4. Got tons of these, though. Yeah, like, I don't think I'll ever have issues again maxing out. Gotta make sure you're always buying the 10 in the boss battle shop. Alright, here we go, Covenant. I think I've coveted like everyone on the first day it's been available. except on launch, I didn't max everyone. Alright, let's see. Yoohee. Commander, I hope I have not disappointed you during our 10 years apart. Thank you for exceeding... What? That's spelt wrong. Exceeding expectations. From now on, I want to continue dancing this waltz with you forever. I need to fix that. That's a typo there. I was like, what? Okay. Alright. The curtain rises, the dancers stand ready. Hold on to my hand, Commander. This dance isn't stopping ever again. These are lost 50-50 on your Vs. Every 50-50 on your Yoohee? How many pulls did it take? Did you get any earlies? That is horrible. Got Yoohee's gun here. Let's go ahead and max her out. Whoa. Melee. What? Why am I getting this again now? Commander, I finally found you. Just realized that the mail that Miss Persia sent us a while ago has some fine print. It says the Covenant Ring is special. Wait, is it just replaying this for me? Why is it replaying? Two earlies, lost every one. Won the weapon? At least he got the weapon. That one's 75-25. Or is this new? Because I don't remember them talking about the little car. I'm sure the palpitations of the heart while fighting side by side will help the code meld. I don't remember reading this part. But I'm pretty sure I'd seen that. Unless it's just an added one that they put in. She's dancing. What in the world's going on? She's dancing like 10 times there. Cats. Climbing all over my computer. Alright. Gift. Alright. Takes a little bit longer if the tank doesn't do its AoE attack and just kill them all. My gas station that has my drink I fill this up with is getting torn down because they're actually expanding the road, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to get it now. It's actually cheaper to just buy or do the gas station refill for a gallon for than it is to just buy pop outright at the store nowadays. 'Cause I think it's like it's $1.40 for my refill versus like $2 for a 2-liter. Oh, is the poll in the end? Oh, I got her. I got her at 62 polls on the lost, but that was the guarantee since I'd lost the 50-50. We're maxing her out here now. But I mean, this is evidence for all the free-to-play that, like, I don't buy the packs for these anymore. But you're going to very easily max everybody out eventually. And then just have an overabundance of gifts. Like, I've just got so many now. And I'm easily maxing her out. Dancing around a lot. For some reason I thought her ultimate changed the background music. Max them out today and have a huge surplus? Yeah, and you'll continue to have a huge surplus. They just simply don't come out quick enough to... Because you can get 30 of the gold ones just from boss battles every patch. And then you get a ton of them from the events and all that, so... I feel like everybody will eventually be able to max them out now. I haven't even built her yet. Oh my goodness, she needs to just shoot the guy. Okay, there you go. I was like, he needs to die. Just... Alright. Although I don't really care too much for her weapon skin. This one at least. Maybe I can give it to, your dorm's about to be hot and steamy? Oh, yeah. You got the different poses that she has here. Oh, I haven't leveled her up yet to see all the other ones. Let me go do that. Because the other thing that I don't have any problems with anymore is... What gun can I... I don't really have one. Just put this one on her now. It doesn't really matter what's on in here. It's what matters in the loadout. But let's max out first. Yeah, I got the 1 credit one in the shop. Yeah, if you're gonna bring her over level, you're gonna eventually want to get her dupes up to like 2 or 3. But the thing is, I wouldn't do that right now because you have no clue what's coming out in the future with CN, And we don't even have the electric units yet. So you can wait for rerun before you do that. Because we very well may get the support, like the next core support that replaces Yoohee in the electric team. She's just the most used on CN right now because she's kind of the best that fits within it. Spin to win. We did get the kit. We did get the non-numbers kit out for Florence as well. She does have defense down 2 in her kit. Okay, what was her common key again? Do I really want to put into it? When dealing damage which contains ammo attribute damage. That one's not, that's pretty decent. I don't need to get it right this second since I'm not really going to be using her. Not yet, at least. I don't really have the team for her. Let's go in here. Now we can actually see everything in the dorm. For those that want to see a reason to pull for her other than using her for where? Oh, there she is. She passed. Wait, why is she above Klukai now here? What the heck? Klukai was the top left. Now she is. They both have the same amount invested in them. Oh yeah, this is the one everybody likes. She's gotta do her stretches. I see many people making this their background one. Then you have, let's see, what are the other ones? Zhao will be very soon after Zhao. I mean, she makes sense as well. I think Puri would come before her. Yeah, I think I might change up my let's see. Change up my title screen since it's been Klukai a while now. This one, I like this one with the little dance on it. Like all 3 of mine are Klukais here. Split. Wait, what? Where the heck is the other one? Oh wait, is it? Click that one. Ah, okay. Wait, what the heck did it? Well, there we go. Just a change up. Alright. Let's see. Actually, on recruitment, one thing too is I am still saving these. I've got a ton of pulls here. So I have 1 guarantee. But I'm kind of waiting to see what comes up. They could always release another big standard unit. I mean, they did Faye. And I think Anniversary, the next half anniversary is coming up for CN as well. So there'll probably be a big unit for that one. Alright, so we got Yoohee maxed out. But we still got to get Ulrich. You know, I've never actually seen her dorm pose. I didn't even realize. What in the world is that one? Yeah. Ever since I started, never invested into the fire team, but I have invested in ice and physical and Klukai, so I really want to dump a lot into Yoohee. Will I really regret it? No, I mean, if you want to invest in physical, I think they're fine enough. I mean, they're not the meta, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you can do everything with them if that's your favorite group. Yoohee's a good one to invest in. She's the second best support in the game right now. They're all going to get power crept at some point. It's inevitable. I mean, 3 years from now, like, you're going to be... Your meta is going to be most likely all different units. But your V6s are still probably going to be pretty good. So Yoohee, if you were to like V6 her, she'll probably be very good for a while. She just won't be the meta best. The Battle community is built on impossibilities. Neither logic nor reality can confine it. This is what I saw in the community, but deep down I'm not nearly as resolute as I constantly changing goal like that has worn on me and overwhelmed me with immense pressure. If it weren't for you, those words would have been buried in my heart for eternity, even should my neural cloud melt down into nothing. Besides, only after encountering you I became certain this dream is in fact within reach. Did we actually meet her in the story? I don't even think we met Ulrid. We only met Suomi from that group. Please lend me your hand, Commander. Let's build a paradise for dolls in the middle of this absurd world. Oath shall last forever. I'll hold your hand tight, Commander, and face this world and our expectations together. The only thing that kind of sucks is her sword's only going to be really good for her. Although it looks pretty cool. I'll definitely have to put it on her. Half anniversary CN maybe corrosion. I'm hoping it's like SOP mod corrosion. That would be amazing. Like, if there's one thing that can stop me from wanting the V6 Springfield, it's going to be a very good support with dupes for corrosion that pairs well with Klukai. I mean, because they have not released somebody that is that I like as much as Klukai in the game. I think Leva kind of is close, but I think Leva and Vector, just because they all have motorcycles in the motorcycle minigame. And I ride a motorcycle, so I think it just looks pretty cool. The whole aesthetic on it. But AA12 isn't AA. Let me see. AA12. Who was she? I know she was. Wasn't that one of the younger looking ones? I can't remember. Oh no, she's not. Oh, we did. Yeah, AA12 is the one we did see in the cinematic, didn't we? We saw her in one of the cinematics. She's pretty cool. I think she would work good in corrosion. And I'm pretty sure I have the full corrosion shotgun set, so that would probably work as well too. AK-15, yeah, AK-15 was one I really liked. Like, there's a lot of the AR ones that I really like. Their aesthetics. They have really cool figures. That's the other big thing, is the figures. Although, I am probably going to buy the Florence figure. Because they have one that's the like exact copy of her skin. And she's got that gamer girl looking skin. I will probably end up getting that figure. Because it's actually a fairly cheap one. You can get it for like $95. compared to some of them that are like 300 plus. AA12 is part of QJ squad. She can be a free doll like Faye, but no problems. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like, because we already know Klukai is pretty broken and Corrosion team is overall very good. I wouldn't mind if they actually made the next standard unit and free unit kind of like a Faye. It doesn't have to be the best of the best, but make them a standard unit so that you can max their dupes out and make them pretty good. Like, Faye's really good. She's not like top tier, but you can max dupe her in the standard banner. I would absolutely not mind that for my Corrosion team. Which one? The stripper, the wolf, or the Chinese dress with so many of them? No, the gamer one. The one they're having a skin for. They are making... Apparently there's a new one that is her on the stripper pole, though. But I'm talking the one where she has, like, the gaming setup. Because it's the exact skin they're bringing out. Alright. Alred is maxed. Although, I don't even... Have I even invested too much? I don't think I've built Alred at all. I haven't even maxed her out yet. Don't even have a good weapon for her. Can take Krolix. Put the skin on it now. I mean, that is a pretty cool looking skin. I just wish they did something more with the sword users. I mean, Alred looks pretty cool overall as well. They should need to buff her more. Buff blade users. They don't really have much to go with on... because they didn't have sword users in the original. Is there anything else? Let's go to the time-limited events here. Got the new mini game here. Where's the, let's knock these out. Oh yeah, I'm hoping they are support action AoE. They don't even need to be Corrosion. That's the great thing. With Mishti, give me a support action AoE damaging unit. It doesn't even need to be Corrosion. It could be Burn. I think it'd be really cool to have like a support action AoE burn unit, because they would still be good on the burn team, but you can also use them in Corrosion. They would work in both, because Vector can increase their support actions if you put them in the burn team, or if you want to utilize them on the Corrosion team, you just pair them with Mishti and she converts it. But then you also have the idea is, how would that work if you have a burn AoE support action unit? Could you pair Vector with them to get the additional support actions, and then Mishti convert them to Corrosion? And so now you have a hybrid burn Corrosion team where you bring like QJ, Mishti, Vector, and Klukai. Like something new crazy thing. I think a burn AoE support action unit would be pretty crazy for that. I mean, there's different ways that I can see them doing things like that. We're kind of seeing a little bit, we saw a little bit, or we are seeing with Florence kind of a little bit in another direction, where they're kind of going maybe the summons with the pistol, although it's really focused on Hydro. So, I mean, we have to see the numbers, but it really looks like she is still kind of focused heavily on Hydro, and Hydro's kind of turning into the summon team. Although it does specify on Florence's kit that the summon damage increase does not help Springfield, which is what I expected, because hers is not an entity-based summon where it's on the field. So it'll only impact like Nikita, Papasha, Lainey, and herself with the summon buff. But I could see a summon team coming together. My allergies are kicking my butt. Alright, we can try this real quick before we get into the story. Oh, I wish she did. Oh yeah, it'd be insane for Springfield if it did. My phone going off for. Oh. How high can you go? I'll have to make like a mini guide on this if I can get good at it. Okay, so they add in ones that break. I was like, where's the ones that get difficult? Although it is very, it moves very quickly. It's very, oh, no. Oh, I missed that point. Very sensitive on movement. Oh, there we go. I can see how this can get really hard with this sensitivity. Kind of funny, this mini game was part of a Chawa event, not Yoohee's. Yeah, this came out not that long ago in CN. Man, the sensitivity is insane. I'm guessing those invisible ones are... Oh, I screwed up there. Wait, let's see. Where's the rewards for this anyway? What do you need to get? Or is there even rewards on it? Where are the rewards? Or is it just a mini game to play? Oh, okay. Here they're mixed in here. 3,000. Okay, so they're all 7,000, 15,000. And that's total. I think when the total ones mean you just gotta play it to get that many. You don't have to get that in a single game. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, I'll do that a little bit later. Let's just go ahead and get in the story. What is this? Dance from the Heart. We have 9. It's pretty short. Alright, let's get right into the story here. Alright. Elmo, the dormitory. The music's final beats conclude. Yoohee finishes the dance practice with perfect motion. So when did she join us? Clap at the memorizing display. This one looks a little bit more lived in than the other ones on the the dorm picture. When did you... Oh, it's that late already. Have you read the Girls Frontline 1 story? I've looked at some of it. I've looked through the lore on it. I was gonna start going through it as part of streams. This one's a bit confusing due to timeline. Oh, okay. When did you... Oh, okay. Oh, it's late already. I can wait. No rush. That won't... Maybe she... I mean, it could just very well be because this happened way farther ahead in CN. I have no clue. But I've read a little bit of the lore on different characters, but I've not gone through it yet. I wanted to do them on stream at some point. I was originally going to play the game, but I think I'm just going to watch all the cutscenes. Just because there's so many games coming up that I'm trying to also cover. Like, I got a Theoria restart that's going to take up a lot of time. There's another one, and I'll have to probably put a poll out on it. I think I do want to cover it, though, for sure. Regardless of what the poll says, just because I think it'll be a good game to add. Especially since I'm playing, like, all the waifu games now. There's a global release for, what is it, Lost Sword, Tale of Britannia. I'll probably do that one as well. It looks pretty easy to maintain as well. You can read through it through the Girls Frontline 1 reader. Yeah, I can do that. I can read the story, but I want to, like, I don't know how the cutscenes and all that work. But I have a general idea of the lore to an extent. Sit down, have some tea. Yoohee expeditiously carries over a chair, stuffing a mug of steaming hot tea in my hand. A flower fragrance hits me from the cups. Or just listen to the summaries. Yeah, I can do that too. Told me before that you wanted to help me tidy up some neural data, right? The records wanted you to go over with me from before that special day as well. A time not unlike a memorable experience, yes? Yeah, I was not expecting fighting nor anything that changed the world. Still looks on it finally, and it taught me a lot. Alright, I'll do my best to help you. Shall we begin? Yes. Be in your... Oh, these are all simulation fights? Connection is good, visibility clear, well done. Let's have a look. Place looks familiar. It should be. Oh, that next. Zuchero's nearby. That's right. I think your first time should be done in a familiar place. Thought everything. When you're guiding your juniors, you should also pay attention to. Isn't time thinking about things like. Let's begin. Alright. Actually, this team bring back. Not like I need anyone except Klukai for this. Yeah, that's one of the that's one of the reasons I wanted to play through it. But I think from what I understand, I can just watch it. Kind of like how I did Nikkei's story. Because with Nikkei, when I got that account, I didn't have to actively play through the story. I instead was able to just watch all the... Like, they had the archive to watch all the cutscenes. And so that's kind of what I was going to do. I think there's YouTube videos on it to just watch it as if I was playing the game without having to actively play it. Basically, it just skips around as if I did the missions. But yeah, I like the lore, so I want to have the most context for the game. Kind of the same thing I'm trying to do with Nikkei as well, is get all the context. But the difference with this and Nikkei is Nikkei's a new game on its own, so I was able to see everything in the game as I'm playing it. Because I'll also probably need to see the Project Neural Cloud stuff too. And I'm trying to get through Reverse Collapse. But we need, I do know that Reverse Collapse really kind of needs a sequel for how it ends, from what I understand. I don't really know the ending, but I do know it kind of doesn't tidy up everything, from what I understand, so hopefully there'll be a sequel to that one. Just not as hard, I can say. I mean, it has been, Reverse Collapse has definitely been pretty hard. Hey GLaDOS, how's it going? I wonder how good that would be if I did that as a stream. It might motivate me a little bit more to do them in stream versus just reading it on my own. It's normally when it comes to playing video games, I've not really been much of a story person in the past. Most of the time, like most of my biggest games that I used to play a lot of are more just open worlds, create your own story type games. Like I like Kenshi, Project Zomboid, RimWorld. I mean, then you have Elder Scrolls, Fallout, those. I mean, they have a story more in them, but I just play them for more the open world aspect. But this is like, these gacha games have been kind of the first ones, like Girls Frontline, Nikkei now. And then I'll eventually play Stellar Blade here soon, for the actual story too. Data organization going smoothly. Never thought you would run into Nagant and Senia. Expansion drill boss. A little hard to get in 8 turns, or less to burn it down fast. It's the one with the arms, isn't it? Like the 4 arms that you have to damage. There's no Nagant. Right. And Carnation's expression, both gratitude and respect. Senia feel like any flower as long as it's made out of Sardis gold. Yeah, Senia likes her gold. Don't like the Genshin model where they... Yeah. I mean, well, the other problem is, I mean, I haven't played Genshin Impact. I played Honkai Star Rail and quit. I quit once 3.0 kind of came out. But yeah, I got tired of those ones. But the story just didn't have... I mean, it wasn't really grabbing me in the story yet either. Like, Girls Frontline 2 has, like, a really good story overall. And it has, like, a lot of the lore. I mean, it's kind of... Like, Nikkei has a really good story, too. But it doesn't have as much background lore currently, because it's still new compared to Girls Frontline. Gold digging Senia? Yeah. Well, she likes the gold, but she also likes spending it, though. I wonder if they'll do in Girls Frontline ever what they kind of done with Nikkei, where they have like the overspec units, where some of these SR units can be upgraded to SSRs in some capacity. But I don't know how they would do it in a lore-wise, other than they just release them with another hit. I've not liked Girls Frontline 2 as much as Girls Frontline 1. Yeah, I mean, I'd like it. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's nothing like too crazy, but I've liked it pretty good. I think Blue-Kai's story was really good. The hardest part, I think, is kind of the time skipping and figuring out where you're actually at in the story too. I have not mentioned the Nikkei stuff at all yet. I've seen the talk about it, but I haven't actually looked at it all myself. Became the Outer Rim outcast. I was thinking of doing a reaction video to because I wasn't playing Nikkei since the beginning of the game. I was thinking of reacting to Sephi's video on it, but I mean, are they trying to catch up CN to global? I have a feeling we'll end up getting it. It just might not be right this second, because they put a lot of the effort in getting CN up and running, and they're kind of quality of life to get them caught up. Now, if they don't ever give it the global, no, that would suck. You mean Klukai story? You mean Dimitri and his squad story? Klukai was there as filler? Yeah, you could say that a little bit. 416, that's insane. Yeah, I definitely need to see her story on Girls Frontline 1. Hack the city, CCTV. Well, he didn't use it for anything malicious, and everything ended well. You're the best. So he's just like working in her neural memories or something, isn't it? For Lumi, just so you could have some artificial snow. There must be something more at play. I started talking or taking it like a competition with how good Lumi was at running away. Take that as a compliment. Of course, if you weren't like that, you wouldn't have been able to continue dancing. Sincerely, it's embarrassing, you know, but I do like. You know, she has a really good figure as well. Although the figure is probably from one of her Girls Frontline skins. But I thought about getting one of hers. Like, I'm trying to stick to, like, the $100 ones when it comes to figures versus... If I get bigger on YouTube where I'm making a lot more money, maybe then I'll start getting, like, the $300-$400 ones. But that's a lot for me. Even though I have the money to afford it. I'd rather just... If I'm going to spend that kind of money, I might as well just upgrade... Like, I just did my PC upgrade to a 5070 Ti. But I'm hoping if I can get big enough to, on my next upgrade in a couple years, get whatever the 6090 system, or the 6090 graphics card for that upgrade. I'd rather spend the money on something like that versus buying the really, really expensive figures. The cocktail dress one? I'd have to, can't remember exactly what it looks like. It was like $100 or so, though. That's the only thing I really remember. No, it actually looks, the skins look similar to this one. Oh, this one's 192. Oh, maybe it's just the store. But I think it was, oh, I don't have it on screen. Sure, there's nothing on there. Okay. These figure ones can sometimes have inappropriate stuff on there, so I have to always be careful what I'm showing if I switch it. Let's see. I think I can just switch this real quick. Although it's going to... So this is the original figure I've seen. Although they're saying 192, but I think I've seen it for like 100, just over $100. I was like looking at this. This is one of the battle damaged ones for her. That's the one that I was originally thinking about getting for her at some point. Florence is a figure with a cow bikini in the making. I did see that one. The artist called Milk Deficiency because of her lack of a chest. Import fee? Oh yeah, definitely. Take a break, you've been at it for so long. Does that mean I get to enjoy your dancing again? I just can't keep anything from you, can I? Very well, as you wish. I'm only just finished arranging to do this, so you'll be the first person to see it. And also, when it comes to those import fees, I haven't really seen, like, especially if I get it on eBay, I haven't really been seeing it get hammered. The tariffs, I haven't really seen a massive impact other than them just raising the prices of the figure overall in terms of the tariffs. What in the world? Well, why are you lagging here? I don't know why the frames are dropping on it for me. When I watch people dancing, I feel happier. Yeah, I don't know if he's talking... He's talking about specific people, not just any people. Trump is trying to get the figure manufacturers of the U.S. Yeah, that ain't ever happening. Yeah, if they're made in China, there already are loopholes being built. The biggest thing is you gotta find the loopholes in the taxes. One of the ways is just getting it so that even if it's made out of China, it won't be imported from China and stuff. It's dropping on mine as well. Maybe it's the game. Yeah, it feels like it's the game. It's definitely not my PC unless it's just a random one. I'm actually overclocking my... I'm overclocking my graphics card, so... it should be... It's my first time actually overclocking a card. Because they do say you get 5080 capabilities out of the 5070 Ti if you overclock it. And it's like not that big of a deal at all for it. PC can't keep up with the booty shot. Yeah. They should have the skin. I bought the skin. Make her in the skin in this. Lumi. Oh, that's that one robot. Yeah, see, like the frames are dropping right here too. Can't handle it. Wait, we're gonna wreck him. We'll have to pay attention if we have him as a boss. Yeah, the game's overall right now lagging quite a bit for me. I might try and if it keeps doing it, maybe I could restart it and see if that fixes it a little bit. In order to avoid import taxes, you need a proxy to lie about the value of what you're importing. Yeah. I have a feeling it's all going to settle itself, though, soon enough. I'm not too concerned. The biggest one I'm worried about is the Klukai figure, though. That one is like a must-get for me as soon as it's available. There's always the idea, though, is that I could have it shipped to Canada and go pick it up myself and then drive it in. Because, my parents, like, I live in Kansas currently, but I'm originally from Michigan. And so, when I go visit my family, we go to Canada all the time, so... I just need to have something set up where it gets delivered to Canada, and I go pick it up myself. And I just smuggle it in. What's kind of funny is when I was in the military, people would do that crap all the time. There was I forget what country we were in, but we were somewhere and they had Cuban cigars, and this is when they had the whole embargo on them, and they just got a bunch of them and brought them in. I was like, oh my goodness. Crazy. Well, we visit Canada all the time. When we go there, we'll usually visit Canada, so I could just have it delivered there. Like Canada's not far at all for where they live. I mean, if you want to think how much gas they spend, maybe like $10 in gas to go visit too, if that was the only reason. But we go visit all the time when I'm there. I think not this month though. I am going in July. I will be going to Michigan, but we're not probably going to visit Canada then. But I'm thinking in the future. You say which part of Canada? The one that's right on the border, right there on the border with Detroit. The only place where you go south to enter Canada. Where Canada is south. Has a southern border. Or we have a southern border with Canada there. There isn't really too much to the story, it seems. Soul Dance, it's just a talking dance and some of her memories with the others. It's true that when I watch Veplay and Sharkry, I can feel their emotions. She's better than them at the dancing. She's the power creep in that. Yeah, Toronto. Yeah, well, Toronto's a little bit farther. Like, you don't have to go all the way to Toronto. I forget the name of the city that's right there. Let me see. Because Toronto's actually a decent distance away. I can never remember. Oh. They have import taxes? Oh, you mean buying? Oh, so you have similar taxes? I mean, Canada has bad taxes in general. Yeah, it's Windsor. Windsor's the city that I would yeah, 'cause Toronto's close, but it's still pretty far. Toronto's pretty far. I wouldn't go all the way to Toronto. If it wasn't for Illumi's dance, imagine the regrets Professor and his wife would have had. I've been to the French part of Canada. When I was in the military, I went to a city. I forget where it's at. It's called Goose Bay. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but it was definitely a different. It felt like I was in a different country in Goose Bay versus Toronto area. But I forget where it actually is in Canada. But I think it's really far into the east. But I was in the military. We stopped through there for some mission. They had a really good restaurant with steak there, though. Although it was kind of weird because their steak was really good, but at this restaurant, they just give you the steak and say, "All right, here's the thing. You can cook it yourself." Like it's a restaurant where you go and cook they give you the steak, but you actually have to cook it and season it and everything. Good. Avoid Toronto. Oh, what's wrong with Toronto? I mean, I used to go there all the time. That's usually what's kind of funny is our school field trips used to go like Toronto was the place we usually went. Either that or Chicago. But I think almost all of them went to Toronto. That's fun. Yeah, it was my first time actually having to cook. I don't really do any cooking. My wife does all of our cooking, even when it comes to steak. But that was my first experience doing steak. And I was like, oh, that's a lot easier than I thought. I'm always afraid I'm gonna burn it or something. Because I tend to cook my I like my steak medium. I think that's I don't like it too rare, but I don't like it too cooked, too well done either. Quebec is the French part. I think Goose Bay is in Newfoundland or Labrador. Yeah, I'd have to see where it is here. If I can search. I mean, it was if they knew everybody knew English there. It's not like it was only French, but it was definitely more they sounded and it felt very French like when I was there. Tried in France. Yeah, I mean, I've been to France as well. Although I'm a very picky eater. When I travel overseas, I'm always worried about. I'm always like, I don't know. when it comes to trying new foods. I've gotten a lot better about it, though. But one of the things is whenever I hate McDonald's and Burger King, I don't like their food. Like, I don't eat there in the US, but usually when I'm overseas in Europe or somewhere, McDonald's and Burger King are like my go-to places. Now, when I go visit Japan next year, I'm definitely getting some KFC. In the Army, I was in the Air Force. I was a boom operator. So, and what that is in the military, boom operator is the one that operates the back of the big, I don't know what you would call it. It's the plane that can refuel other planes. So we call them tankers. And so the other planes will come up behind you to get refilled in the air. And so I controlled the boom, which that's what we call it, the boom that you use to refill them in the air. The only enlisted job in the US that touches flight control. I hear the stereotypical American travels half the world to eat McDonald's. It's not that I want to travel to eat the McDonald's. I'm a very picky eater. So I don't like a lot of foods. But I've gotten a lot better. Like in Italy, I did not do that in Italy. In Italy, I ate a lot. Italian food is probably my favorite food. So I ate pizza and spaghetti and all that. But in France, I wasn't a big fan of most of their stuff. And what's funny, in the UK, when I was in London, we found a really nice chicken place that I ate a crap ton of it. But, yeah, I struggle with trying different things. But in Japan, I don't like seafood at all. I don't like fish. So when I'm in Japan, that's going to be a big thing I pretty much won't. I just don't like anything that's seafood. So we'll see. I know KFC is a big thing I want to eat there, but KFC is like a big thing in Japan in general, especially if it's during the winter or during Christmas. So I was like, we just got to do it at least once. Got a gift for us. Flowers, ears, petals. Okay. And biscuit. I like cheese. I don't mind cheese, but I don't like the weird. Yeah, maybe if you count, I like Swiss cheese, American cheese, pepper jack, and that's about. I don't like any of the crazy types of cheese. Like the non-main ones. About time of year, wanted to give you some flowers too. Like your cheese and wine? Yeah. I don't actually drink, so I don't like wine. I don't like anything really with alcohol. I don't know why, but I just don't like the taste of alcohol. First thing I did when I was sent to another base was visit the nearest food stands that they always have good. Oh yeah, I mean generally. What was kind of crazy is when I was in Afghanistan for a little bit, we were at a German base there in the I think it was in the far north of Afghanistan, and holy crap, was their food good on the German base. I was like, man, you guys got some good food here. I mean, we're in the middle of Afghanistan and it's like top tier food. Gold hibiscus signifies gentleness and resilience. One to use express my gratitude. God, my allergies or whatever this lingering cough is killing me, man. Luckily, I'm pretty good at catching it for muting myself. Peple and Sharky, right. Part about the Seoul dance expression. You must watch them perform often. I might not be on their level yet. Yoohee's saying she's not on Sharkry or Veplay's level yet? What is she smoking? But the Sparkle Troops performances have been getting great reviews from the public. You should come see us dance too. Of course, but do I only need to watch? You should clap loudly and liven up the app. Oh yeah, Cavalry and Air Force is always better food. Oh yeah, that's for sure. I felt super spoiled in the Air Force, and it's not only the even bigger thing was, even though I was enlisted, as air crew, you get treated like you're an officer pretty much everywhere you go as well. So I got like even above average for Air Force when it came to that stuff as well. Got food poisoning twice in Iraq. When I was in Iraq, I forget what base I went to. I think the base was like Al-Assad. Is Al-Assad? I think Al-Assad's the Iraqi base I went to. They had pretty decent food there too, if I remember. It's pretty... It's kind of hard. I think the two bases I went to in Afghanistan and Iraq, one of them was named Al-Assad and the other one I think was Al-Yassim. But I don't remember which was which. But they actually had pretty decent food versus what I had when I was in whatever the Al-Udeid in Qatar. That's usually where I went, was Qatar in Doha. I've spoken with someone that's self-employed and travels a lot, and he always eats at McDonald's because he says it's less likely to get food poisoning. Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. I mean, I guess I don't know about the food poisoning, but McDonald's in other countries is a lot better than McDonald's in the United States. Like, it's kind of a joke because you're like, oh, we're getting cheap, fast food, but like other countries, actually, the food at McDonald's is actually good. Like, they actually put effort into it. It's not cheap slop like they do in the United States. Like, I know, I think in McDonald's when we were in France, they even had, what is it? Not macaroons? Macaroons? I don't know. Whatever the little treat thing is, they had those. My wife wanted to try them. I was like, well, McDonald's has them. You can get them there. They're probably cheaper. Alright, let's see. What do we need to do? Okay, we just need to do story stuff. A good sloppy burger. Macarons. Yeah, okay. I was thinking the Prime Minister's name. Or, well, not yeah. No, it's in France. Is it president or prime minister? I can't remember all the politics. You have both in France, don't you? A prime minister and a president? I don't know. I'm pretty bad at knowing all the politicians around the world. I can't imagine how bad the McDonald's are in America. Spain, they feel pretty bad. Oh, I mean, it's still fast food. I mean, it's gonna be bad compared to your normal food, but your normal food is above our normal food. The subway around Baghdad must have been the best. Yeah, I forget what it was. I can't remember where it was. I had pizza somewhere. And it was my first experience where they're like, we don't have cow. Like, they don't have cheese made from cows, so it was goat cheese. And I was a little wary of it at first, because I'm one of those people, I struggle with just the idea of something being not like your standardized food from the United States. But it was actually really good. I was like, I just gotta get my brain over that fact. It's like it doesn't have to be your typical what you're used to be good. But I mean, I'm kind of weird in the fact that I struggle to, like, one example would be alcohol. One of the reasons I don't really drink alcohol is the like, it makes me, like, whenever I have drank it, because I have tried alcohols, it makes me feel like just the taste of it makes me want to throw up. And so that's like any foods that I'm wary of, where mentally, even if it doesn't taste bad, mentally it can make me feel sick. And so I have to just get my head around it before I can eat it. You ate bugs yet? I have not eaten any bug I can think of. A sandwich made of horse meat in Sicily. As long as you don't tell me what's in it, I'll probably be fine with it. I mean, I like meat. Like I tell people I'm a carnivore. Like I could eat like a burger or like a steak as my dessert because I just like. So as long as I don't know, it doesn't. It's weird. If I don't know what it is, it won't bother me until someone tells me, and then I'll start feeling sick if it's something that's unusual. But I've gotten a lot better at it. As I've gotten older, it's become less of a problem. Rat burger meat. I will say there was one thing I had that I actually liked and wasn't too bad, although I couldn't eat a lot of it because I don't really like seafood. Was when I was at Diego Garcia. We did a ocean fishing trip, and I caught a barracuda, and so I tried barracuda, and it tasted like the way they cooked it. It tasted just like chicken. Like, I couldn't even tell that it was a fish, other than knowing the fact that I caught a fish. So I was eating fish. And I was like, it just tastes like chicken. It doesn't have, like, a fishy taste at all to it. But, and I've been eating a lot more white meat than I do red meat nowadays. Trying to be a little bit healthier. Alright, so we got the story all complete here. Alright, all these. Why does my phone keep going off here? Oh, it's just my work. One negative about being a manager is I have all the stuff on my phone so I can see all my team's messages. Keeps pinging me. Make sure I get those. Go ahead and get all my things here. The funny thing is, even though we have those, I have not actually been using those on any of my weapons yet. So let me see, how many do I even have right now? Because I haven't really felt the need for that extra so I've been just conserving the crap out of like, I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to this stuff. I'm basically just gonna stockpile these until I really feel like I need them, because there's always the chance that I get a better piece on the starting stat. It's like, I have one insane piece on, like, my Peridia, for example. This attachment right here. Like, everything is perfect here. And then all these are really good. And this is the only one that has, like, a bad roll on it. And if you compare that to all my other pieces, it's just like, who knows? I might get really lucky and get one of those other pieces at that kind of level. I don't really want to waste those yet. So I've just been hoarding them. I'll hoard them probably for a while. Until one thing I'm thinking of is potentially if they ever come out with like a new set. Like if they come out with a new really good set, that might be the best time for me to maybe use them. But I don't know. I've been just kind of holding on to them all for now. What is dispatch say? Oh. Claim all hers. Man, still need more of these. How are you living with all those red dots? Well, the problem is the red dots kind of, I had them all cleared. Just so you know, if you ever reinstall it, you're going to get them all back. Most of them are, I had cleared most of them before. I think there's a setting for it too, that reset. But yeah, once I got my new PC and reinstalled it, they all just popped up again. It's the same thing on my phone. Yeah, here they are. You have to like click everything to see them. Yeah, the flower system. Yeah, and we very well may not. And then there's also the idea, this is the general strategy a lot of people still talk about, which I have not gone for yet, which is rather than getting the burn set, you get phase strike on everything and max out those pieces because phase strike's more interchangeable. So you can have a good set on everybody with phase strike versus having the actual, like having their dedicated elemental one. So phase strike is the one that if you want to make like a generic set that works in everybody, you get those and max those out. But yeah, these red dots, I need to do these. I've been just too lazy to do them. Alright, let's see. Let me go back here, make sure I got 2 more of the supplies I can do. Why is it saying I still have something? Oh. What's this? Oh, these are the things we were unlocking, wasn't it? This was part of the story I should have been watching. We were unlocking these as we did the story. Yeah, free farm. Like, I'm at that point too. I'm farming for Springfield now. But the reason isn't the having the pieces perfect. The problem is being able to max out the substats. So you're not going to get enough of those chips to max out all the substats. But if you do phase strike, you can max out all the substats on like 2 or 3 sets. And now your entire team for every unit can have max substat gear. And it's not that much of a damage difference between phase strike and the elemental stat. Dark Reese calling. Okay, so maybe we missed some context with all their talking in the other one. It didn't make sense to me. I don't like any of the characters in water teams, so I was going to skip it. I mean, the big thing with Hydro is it's the most free to play, in my opinion. Like, you get Springfield V1 and then Nikita V0, and boom. With Tololo, which Tololo you can get on the standard banner. Dominant team. Kind of same with the Burn. V1 Vector with QJ and Sharkery. Top tier team. Electric is really good, but you need a lot of investment in them. Physical's kind of in the same situation. They can be good, but you need a lot of an investment in. Corrosion is good, but if you want to be able to fight bosses, you need to invest heavily into Klukai. So, that's what makes Hydro so good. But now we need to see, I want to see what Florence's dupes have. Will Florence's dupes surpass Springfield? Will be the question. Why are they so much bigger in the sprite? I forget why they said. There was a reason that she looks different here versus the other one. I can't remember the reasoning though. But it was just when they actually drew it versus when they made the other part, or the 3D. I will say though, in like Nikkei, when you have the cutscenes, the anime cutscenes in Nikkei, they do look a lot different in that game too compared to their in-game models. That seems to be a typical thing amongst them. Oh, pronouncing it like the city in Italy, but not. Oh, so it's a French Floant. So there's no Floant. Really? But it's spelt like isn't it? Am I misreading the spelling? Is it so? It's the French version of the word, even though it's spelt that way. Let me look at the Discord. Because I have had the habit of like being I'm not dyslexic, but I sometimes feel like I am, because I will like completely miss letters in names. And then once I've already missed it and kind of got that muscle memory of missing it, I continue to miss it. Okay, yeah, so it is spelt that way. I guess it's just the French version. Oh, so she is a French gun, so that's why you say it the French way. Makes sense. Floant. Okay. Man, what is with everybody having different ways to say their R's, or not saying them? I know in Japanese, trying to get used to which I've gotten pretty decent at the well, they represent it as an R. They don't have an R in Japanese, but they represent it in English as an R for the dot, d, do, dot. And I'm like, it's not too bad though. Just trying to get used to all the different pronunciations of words is insane. Oh, you gotta say it with the accent? Oh, I don't know. I'll offend some people if I try and do accents. I can't do that. I'll get canceled if I try and do that. F pulls it. At least you're no free to play or low spender. Oh yeah, that definitely would have been. Well, if I was a free to play, I wouldn't have pulled for her. As much as I like the character, I would have waited. As a free-to-play, or even very low spender, I would have held off and waited to see what happens with physical on her rerun. I would definitely have not pulled right now, because I'm not using her right now. I just got her because I'm getting a copy of every character. If you're running Q on the physical team, do you think that Yoohee's weapon's better? You're saying better for QJ? No, I would not. The Golden Melody is still her best weapon. I would put Yoohee's on Yoohee, and it still buffs QJ. The Spanish R screwed me in my education when I was younger. Had to go to a special class to stop rolling them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know any Spanish at all. I've, like, never had a like, it's funny, it's like the second most spoken language in the United States, and I have, like, no fascination with Spanish at all. I prefer, like, I'm trying to learn Japanese, although it's been really slow. I haven't really studied it in the, like, last couple of weeks. I need to get back into it. But I've been trying to do Japanese just because I find it'll be the most valuable to me. So I can play a game like Girls Frontline and just listen to it and not have to read. And then I can play a game like Nikkei and just play it. Like, I know a lot of people prefer, like, Nikkei with the Japanese language and reading the subtitles versus the English voice acting. But if it's an English voice acting, I want to be able to just listen. And so if I can get to that point with Japanese, I think it'd be really good for these games. Because even the Chinese games, they almost all seem to have at least dubbed Japanese. Artificial snow. So they're okay, so they did mention the artificial snow idea. So I was probably supposed to watch these as I was doing this story. It's a good thing this is a side story. Miss out who knows how long it'll be to the next opportunity. Furious passerby. Stop going in that direction. Everyone turn back. Robot's kind of out of control here. I'll have to go look. Robot out of control. Oh, it's Lumi. Okay, so this, yeah, I was definitely supposed to watch these because I was like, I have no idea who they're talking about in this story. Breaking up, beating up the Lumi. You stop rolling your R's, you need a good amount of listening, either media or any type of listen. I'd say the opposite. I don't even know how to roll an R. Oh, someone referred to her old name, K2. M1895 and Stetchkin. Where are you two? Oh, the guy. Okay. Hey, it's at least good to get some of the story on them in here now. I was wondering why it was referencing them. And I was like, they didn't show up at all. I do like this. I do like the way they did it, though. Kinda, because that's why the story went by so quickly, because there wasn't as much involved in that. And it's actually in these little side parts. So if you wanted to blow through it without skipping, you could. You just have to watch. You can watch these later. How many of these are? 8 of them? I may do these ones off stream though. This is kind of a filler story. This isn't like too crazy. Let's see what else I can knock out before we push through those. Run, check thing. Right. A very filler? Yeah, it is a very filler like story. Kind of the same thing with Nikkei right now. Was the Arcana story was really a big filler, but it actually had important stuff in it. So like I still need to catch up in Nikkei and all the filler stories for that, because they, even though they're filler, they do have, in at least in Nikkei, I'm guessing this has it a little bit too, little hints at different things in the story. Vector is better to Klukai with these low-level stage, one ult and everything is dead. Oh yeah, well, I mean, hers is the bigger AoE. Didn't like, yeah, the 2.5 definitely did, like, I thought it was alright, but when I watched all the prior ones, it was definitely the weakest of all the anniversary stories, for sure. It just didn't feel like as big. Like, yeah, Siren's a good character and I think and all that, but I mean, you had the whole old tale, like, because the other ones were all prequels, while 2.5's was just, it's kind of just more story in the present. And they were just in the gut, or in the throat of whatever that gluttony. We need to knock out at least one of these bosses today. I need to start doing these at the beginning of the week so I don't accidentally forget to do them. I like to just do these real quick. It moved everybody around on. Ah, did not accidentally clicked off there. Place. Place. Go. Old Tales was the most enough. Well, Old Tales kind of shows you that they were so close. They were so close. In so many of these stories, they're just so close. Just the smallest thing. One person or one Nikkei ruined everything. Oh, I don't even know I'm going this way. Let me see. Where's the boss? Can't just skip right ahead. The one I liked, I think, though, in Nikkei, I don't know if I'd say it. I really liked the... Which one was it? The Red Hood one. But it just kind of... It had that feeling, like... I'm hoping we can kind of get to that style, maybe, as they go through the plot more. Because I had the feeling we're going to... Because they have the new minigame for Nikkei coming out. Where isn't it going to be like something where you're starting to reclaim the surface in it? So I'd like to kind of get that feeling of they have it, like the Red Hood one kind of gave you that feeling of they have a chance, and until the very end with the whole military action, you're on the I don't know what they call it, but like the Avengers Hell Carrier, and you have the planes flying off of it. What is this game mode? This one is, what is it? Boundless? We'll see here the name in a second. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Like Boundless something. Man, my stomach is deciding it is really hungry. I'm trying to not eat right now because I'm having probably a lot of pizza in the afternoon, so I'm trying not to eat too much. Boundary push. Yep, that's the boundary push. They called it in the CN version, like I think everybody kept calling it like the Tekken mode. Oh, I don't have enough of that. Okay, let's. I think I got most of the pieces over Springfield, so going pretty good there. Let's knock out. The one thing, if you haven't seen on the new CN version, they do have new peak value assessments coming out on CN. So that'll be good for when we get that. So I really liked PVA. It was especially fun at the beginning when we weren't max level. And it was a challenge, but it definitely was pretty fun at the beginning. Now hopefully it doesn't, like when they add it back in, it's not as tedious. Because now we're past that phase of the game where you want to be able to do it in bite-sized chunks versus playing all day. But, I mean, PVA is pretty good in that it's not as time sensitive. Or Tarkov mode. Did I say something else? I say Tekken or something, I mean Tarkov. I am bad at my words. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be just like the last boss where I can't just Klukai it really easily. Without a little bit of thought. When we get to the last boss here. Anything new on Discord? Oh, yeah, I seen the announcement of MMD models released. Someone put in my general chat. Totally gonna be used for wholesome content. Are the two new banners worth pulling for? Depends on your goals. I would say for most people, the Yoohee and Cinerisi are skips. Primarily just so you can save pulls. I think most people need to recover after Vector, Mishti, and Klukai. And then, I mean, we'd have no clue what's coming after Xiaohui. They could very well bring Springfield out. They did it with Klukai, where she kind of came out randomly. Like people have said, it's a dartboard on who's coming up next. I suspect, my guess is they're going to start bringing out the electric units. So I feel like we're going to see like a Lena or a Jianzhu or a, like Jianzhu, Lena, Leva, Belka, Andrus. I feel like we're going to have some cycle of those units coming out. We may get some back-to-backs on those. And then I think Springfield will come out. But mine's just a guess. But if you don't care about the electric team, then you may end up being lucky and being able to save quite a few. But since we don't know right now, I think they're pretty easy skips for most. Because when Cinerisi gets better than Senia, it's when she gets her expansion key, and that's when we should have her third rerun, or her second rerun. And so if there was a time to pick up Cinerisi, it'll probably be then, for most. And Yoohee's like really, like, she's good, but if you want to use an electric team, you want like at least V2, V3. To use her at the physical, you want V1. And if you're already investing in the burn team, physical team's really not that good because UJ is like kind of part of the physical team. You just take her expansion key off. Got sent V1 on her first run before knowing she's the only after expansion key. Oh yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, she's not bad. She's just not as good as, like, when it comes to the outright damage support. Yeah, Senia is kind of better right now. I haven't invested in Senia. I have V0 Cinerisi, and she's my main support for them. I'm not going to invest in Senia. I might eventually, but I'm not going to like put in the effort of like getting gear and everything up for her. Especially since she uses a pistol. Okay, 8 turns, win within 10. Okay. Are we sure we can't just Klukai beat this? Because can't I hit all the pieces with her? I have no clue, but did I go full burn? Yeah, I think we'll go with this team. I think it'll be fine. We'll see. We'll see how tough this is. I mean, it's not gonna be tough until we add all the debuffs. Hitting all the... Oh, is it, like, resistant to the damage? I don't know, we'll see what happens. How they just... Well, I mean, the latest unit in CN is a pistol user. This guy may be hard to get through in 8 turns. What do these do anyway? I think I'm gonna put that here, so vectors. I mean, I don't think it matters. Vectors will override it anyway. Go with you first. Oh, if I remember, you have to break these, don't you? That's the big thing with these. That's fine. That. Am I gonna want my AoE? Guy's got a buttload of health. I'm probably not following a mechanic correctly, but we'll look at that here in a second if I can't push through it. Okay, where are... Using free-to-play... Oh, you're using Cheetah? Yeah, Cheetah's good too. She just has RNG. That is definitely gonna be tough on the when I have to put the debuffs on. Hardened armor. What does this do? I don't really need the defensive stuff. At least not yet. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see what damage he's able to do here. Unless I'm supposed to take these hits and get those buffs. I could be very wrong here. You just gamble to get crit and attack on Klukai. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, she may want to pick. People were able to kill the boss that way. Pretty funny. Which boss are you talking about? Are you talking about the... This boss, or are you talking about the current Gunsmoke one, or the one we'll be getting in Gunsmoke? Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't see your last comment. Behind in the last couple guild bosses. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not too worried. We get in like the top 50% in our platoon, so like you don't need to have top 1. I'm not worried about being top number 1. So we get all the rewards and it's good enough for me. Now, if they start adding like some special titles for trying to shoot for some of those high ones, maybe. But even then, we're not going to be able to compete with the super whales. Oh, they're all broken now. This guy is not as bad as the last one, though. I can at least, I wonder if they can... What turn are we on? Oh, we have 15 turn. Yeah, Auto can probably do this. I feel like Auto will be able to do it in 8 turns. Well, we don't even have to worry about the time limit, I think, on the next difficulty. We got all the challenges completed. Next one's just beating it, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly. Let's see. I could be wrong. Yeah, you just win in 15 rounds. So... that, more damage is fine. Whatever. Take that one. That one's fine. Not taking that one. Heck no. Nope. That one's... Let's see what happens on Auto. We'll just throw Auto on and see if we get wrecked or not. I'm wondering... I should go with my Corrosion team here. It has pop. Need to put someone else. We need them. You know what? Screw it. Let's exit and add We'll add Suomi to it for the tankiness. I don't have to change anything on Suomi. He's just good to go. More. There you go. It's where Springfield would come in handy. Oh, Peridia. This is where a V6 Peridia would go really well too. Got lots of health. Alright, AI, I think you can be smart enough to get out of there. I mean, it's doing pretty decent damage to all of them. Can't even see what Peridia does there with her AoE. Oh, they got defense. The AI kept them in that shot to get those debuffs. That's just great. Although, I think Suomi should be able to re-shield them up and heal it right now. But its health looks like it's going down good enough. And we're starting to break. Oh, did we just beat it? Okay. I think after we broke them all, it made it no problem. Alright, knocked that out. I did notice military simulation, I'm down to 30%. I was in the top 10%. Probably should knock out a couple matches here, put myself up a little bit. I don't want to accidentally fall out of the top 50% because I stopped doing it. Probably need to do like one or two. Oh, back to top 20. Alright, that's good enough. I think we've got most things done. Many of these have. Slowly working my way towards Vector's bunny suit at this point on that one. I can watch the story. It's kind of filler. I can watch that off stream. Is there anything else new in the shop? I wish they had the package that still had standard pulls in it. I'll be getting this one. I always get these two. I already bought all of these. Kind of sucks because I did that before we did our pulls. I am actually a little lower than I'd like. It's just all the same stuff. None of these are really all that good. Although I did see they have slightly cheaper packages with these now. But it's still... You get one for $5, but you only get 3 pulls. But you do get a core out of it. Like, if you wanted to buy them, I mean, like, this is the only one here. The more pulls bundle. I mean, these are still pretty good. What's the second best weapon for Yoohee? I'm going to guess. Yeah, it's the Planata. Planata and then Golden Melody. Because it's when a kill's made, yeah. I mean, it kinda... She gets extra actions in her kit, if I remember. Those are considered extra actions. Let's see. Yeah, extra command. So Planata is definitely her second best. I buy the A and B weekly for the pulls. Are you talking about the weeklies? Oh, are you talking about these? Wait, not these ones. Well, we have these ones. These ones aren't that good. Oh, they do have one with 10 pull, standard pulls, but it's $15. Heck no. I mean, I think if they do like other games, I'd have to see if they did it in CN. But on Anniversary, if they'll reset the top-ups here. Because if they are going to reset the top-ups on Anniversary, I will buy these ones. Because these are good deals on the double-ups. They're just one time only. Unless they reset them on Anniversary. If they're going to reset them then I will for sure buy them all. But, yeah, I might need to... We'll kind of have to see, because... Like, I'm kind of getting towards... I think I've done pretty much most of what I wanted to do today on here. I do plan to stream later tonight, though, too. But, one thing I want to look at here... And I'll be probably putting a poll out for it. Let me switch it up to... Turn... This one off? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. We have that. Let me close that so I can go on there. So we have the weapon here. What was it? Oh yeah, on the Discord. Lost Sword, Tale of Britannia. I was looking at that game. It's a video gacha gaming. Let's see. I've seen it on here. I thought this was actually already released in global. I guess. Yeah, this one right here. I mean, this is the trailer. I don't know where the announcement is, but it's apparently coming in July. And it is a waifu game, so I was thinking I was going to cover this one as well. And it'd be a good opportunity because I'll be starting Etheria Restart in June. And so that gives me a good month buffer after that releases to get into another game. And this one's looking pretty good. Simple. It looks like a simple old idol style, but it is a waifu game, which seems to be my niche. So I will probably end up covering this up, but I'll probably put a poll out though on the YouTube. But overall, looked pretty good. I seen that Sephi. Man, my hair keeps sticking up. Sephi on Loot and Waifus had been covering it on the Korean version. But add this into my repertoire alongside Girls Frontline, Nikkei, of Etheria Restart. And then who knows what'll be announced next, because yeah, I'm still waiting on announcement for the official release of at least one of the big open world ones. Oh, my cat's coming over here. But I will always, if anyone knows of any other games that they may want me to cover, which I'll just let me know. You can always join my Discord. I need to make like an area for people to post some game ideas for me to cover, because I want to try and cover a lot of games. Now, none of them I'm going to be like hardcore like I am with like Girls Frontline 2 and Nikkei, where I play them every single day and keep them up. But something like Etheria Restart, where I can cover it, play it, kind of do my own thing with it. And then if at some point in the future I have anyone that wants to be like an account manager, I could have someone that maintains it, keep it up to date, and then I can cover the story and stuff on it. Because I'm trying to make it where I can have more and more content, especially for doing daily gacha streams, like I've done today with Girls Frontline 2. The problem is once you have them in maintenance mode, like now that I've got most of the Yoohee stuff done, I'm all caught up on Nikkei. There's like, if I do a daily gacha stream, it's gonna be like 30 minutes to an hour at most for a stream. Month, Uma Masume. I think I've seen that one too. June 26th. Is that one mentioned here? Oh, this is the horse ones. Someone mentioned that. Yeah, I could try that one. The horse waifus. Now the gacha, the longest gap between development start and global release. Congratulations. So it's been out a long time. How long's it been out on what is it? It looks like a Japanese game. I mean, that's all Japanese up here. But yeah, I can definitely try it. One thing I like the one thing I like to do at the beginning of gacha games, even if I'm not gonna play it heavily, I always love the re-rolling process. I know a lot of other people hate it, but I just like re-rolling to see how good of luck I can re-roll myself into. But yeah, I need to keep a list of all these things. But I'll probably put that one on there. Pretty Derby. Is this actually like combat, or is it just like a racing game? Probably go to YouTube. See what they have on it. This game's still high in revenue. I wonder why. I will try it. Oh, is it high on the revenue charts? Oh, here you go. Oh, I had actually watched part of this video, and I think someone had mentioned this to me before. Oh my goodness. I could do this as like a very just like this would definitely not be one that I put a lot of time into, but I could definitely cover it. Was it just like an auto? I mean, auto idle games are I like idle games because they just don't take any time at all too. But yeah, I'll probably cover that one. It fits into my niche. I'm trying to stick to my niche as much as I can with the whole waifu thing. Etheria Restart's a little bit different, but I am going the waifu direction on Etheria Restart. We're gonna see how much I get wrecked in PvP when I don't. I mean, if I end up getting on my rerolls like a really good reroll that has like Heinrich and Lily and all them in it, I'm not gonna not use Heinrich, but I'm gonna try his best in Etheria Restart to just play only with the waifu characters and see how well I can do on PvP in that. Switch back to the game here. Let's see. Is there anything else I have left to do? Now I have tomorrow off. I have tomorrow through Monday off. I took today off for this, so I'm probably gonna try and do reverse collapse a little bit tomorrow. And do it a little bit tomorrow and a little bit on Saturday. Maybe even Sunday since I have Monday off. Because I really want to push through that because the next big game is going to be Stellar Blade for me. I will be playing Stellar Blade all the way through. Now I will be, I think I'll be using the Rappy skins and all. I got like the collector's edition, so I'll have all the extra skins. But I have that. The other game too, Persona X. That one I'm looking at playing too. But that one will be more of just a story one for me. But I need to play the Persona Gacha game basically takes place in the same universe as the 5th Persona. And I've never played any of the Persona games. So I may try and stream Persona 5 as well. So I have a lot of stuff I'm trying to do, as you can see. I'm kind of having the debate which ones I want to try and stream and all that because it's too much at this point. But yeah, I do definitely want to start streaming more, which I will be doing some streaming later tonight. We'll probably do kind of debating on what I want to do. I might just do reverse collapse tonight. Might be a good one to do tonight as well because I really want to get that done. And that game is really hard, and so doing it once a week is not cutting it. Let me just double check on here. If there's really nothing else to do, though, I may just call it. Overall, it's pretty good. The polls sucked. Took 123 polls. Wait, coordination drill. Oh shoot! I did not do this yet. I missed this new soccer mode. Okay, we need to knock this out. But yeah, the polls sucked today, but everything else has been pretty good. I mean, for a filler patch, it's not bad at all. Buff and detail. Stability damage taken reduced by 4 points, and this unit becomes immune to damage. Stability is 0. Gain sap. Alright, let's just... Hopefully it tells me what I need to do in this. I almost forgot about this mode. Vector. Harpsy has adjusted the training simulation based on the report from the previous mission. Currently, all the data used in the training simulation is operating on an internal closed network, which rules out the possibility of any external enemies showing up. In addition, it will no longer generate unexpected scenarios based on the existing data, so you can relax and train in peace. That function was super cool. Mishti, was it also one of the improvement suggestions you made? Anyone else in Elmo who hasn't seen that video yet, you're the one who went around playing it everywhere. When Klukai saw it, she went after me and then had to go through several days of extra... I had to go through extra training. Not like I had anything to do. Is this talking about where she took the video of her, like, hugging and crying? Klukai hugging and crying her in the simulation? Yeah. Just can't replay it enough. testing out the training sim, right? Even if Harpsy isn't taking part, she's the designer, we only need 4 players on the side. Make sure to listen to your play experience feedback. No slacking off during training. We're here to help Harpsy test a new training simulation. Not like we've been training any less besides that. Finish the training quota of the day. So I'll just wait for Harpsy training program to be fully optimized before experiencing. Harpsy took a lot of suggestions from you when optimizing the program. Okay, so yeah, they're just talking about it's a teammate simulation. Feedback is essential. I mean, a gamified training simulation is pretty much a game, right? As long as I can train with Big Sis Lukai, it counts as a vacation. All units prepare for training. Prioritize targeted attacks on the Goliath ball to launch the enemy's goal. Looks like the area of effect attacks also move in the test. Keep an eye out on the Goliath ball and don't get hit by the enemy kicks it. Let's get started. When do you plan to wake up? Mishki's still asleep. No need to be serious when going up against training enemies. Gotta be more fun experience. It's relaxed, right? Don't even try to muddle through the trees. Man, that angle on Belka there. Not that I can't figure it out after the game starts. Right, it might be that simple. Enemy will also take their chance to move the Goliath ball. Quest to only guard the area we are in, pass the ball on occasion. Leave the offense to me and Big Sis. Go around, simply smash through them. We score as long as the Goliath ball gets in the goal. Everybody set. Fencing combat. Alright. So does it even matter what the character actually is? We use Yoohee? Or does combat effectiveness actually matter? Yeah, let's bring out... We'll just see how it works now. After taking the glass ball, it will move in the direction of the target attack. Target attacks will make it go farther. Score points by maneuvering the glass ball to the enemy goal. So... Oh, snap. We want to actually be behind it. Can we do that? Does it count as a boss? So that I can do this twice? Does not. Oh, it only moved at 1 when I did that? Okay, wait a second. Why is her shooting it so much farther? I have no clue why it's not pushing it as far. Does nothing to them. That's actually a good spot to put it, right in between the boxes. Whoa. What the heck am I supposed to do to push this thing? Are we supposed to try and break it? Is that? I feel like I should have brought Burn Team for this. Oh, you can block. Okay. I see. So when we had it here, I actually should have... Maybe if I just take her up there. So they can't push it. How much investment goes to making the Electro team? It's one of the higher ones because you want to I think at least V1 Leva. Lena has some pretty good dupes. You want to get on her as well. Andrus I think's pretty fine at V0, but then if you want to take Yoohee as a support, you want at least V2 or V3. That did not work, and her being stunned. Okay, so it gets like supercharged when it's broken. Yeah, we need you. Instead of doing the heal attack, do that. And that gets us this. We got it. First one down. Yeah, we definitely, I think, need Burn Team for this one, so we can push it a lot easier with the constant shooting. They're just talking about me in the place. prize waiting at the end. Don't think you can use that prize to get out of training. Luke is hard on Mishti. Got her crying now. Don't you want to know Big Sis Lukai's wish? Uh-oh. What they want or hope for. Uh-oh. I'll grant the wish of the winner then. Granted within my power. Something like a Klukai lap pillow. You can make it happen. Should I get Yoohee right now? Or wait? I personally, if you want to build heavily into the electric team, I would wait. Because we don't have any of the limiteds yet. And we know Yoohee will come back in after 4 more banners. And so you'll have a lot more information to make the decision. Because she very well, and I think very likely, is going to fall off of the electric team in the future. Simply being is she's not designed around them. I mean, she's good for them when you have dupes in her. But they very well might release a electric support. Plus, we don't even have, like, we don't have the limited ones to build the electric team with her now anyway. Oh, jeez. We'll be able to eliminate several silly possibilities. Personal wish. Uh-oh. Ability damage taken is reduced by 4 points, and the unit becomes immune. Gain sap. And sap, as we've seen, is basically it goes through, so it's the exact same thing here, except probably a little bit different. Although I think I should bring Burn Team for this one. Kind of discussing their teams. They need to release these characters as well at some point, I would think. Team 1, Klukai, Belka, Rushi, and Relra. Number Team 2, Vector, Mishti, Harpsy, and Andros. Uh-oh. How do you want me to cooperate? Kick it to you? Oh, she's gonna drive Klukai nut. Be prepared. Alright, so I think we go with Burn Team for this though. Anyone that can, like, the extra actions are gonna be huge. The Tololo I think will be good as well. PJ. What about Papasha and her robot? Diane would be good for the range. Nah, let's just go full. Let's get, where's... Why am I using... I can just go this way. Yeah, it'll work. I don't know. Oh shoot. Spring or Instructory's out of range. Oh no, he isn't. Didn't really move it though. Oh, they couldn't do anything. Although they're in our way right now. We've got this. Oh, she doesn't got the range. And it's in. Oh, we gotta keep score. How many do we need? I like how they're shooting our people. It doesn't do anything for them. Reese's. Oh, snap. Doesn't seem like the extra attacks do much. I think we're in the same situation. But now we don't have the box, so I think we are good. Oh, it doesn't go far enough. Shoot. As long as Cinerisi's knocked out, we're not gonna be able to get this thing in on. Maybe if we knock it. We need it to stop hitting Cinerisi. Yeah, that worked because it was out of range for him this time. How long is she gonna be knocked out? Oh, but the ball's still broken for us. Alright. Yeah, that was a bad move on that last turn. I think we need to shoot you. Hmm. Maybe if we do this. We gotta get it away from these idiots. There we go. I think over here, then they're not gonna be able to do anything. She's up. See what happens. Although Vector's really far away. No matter how I do it. Oh yeah, I think we. There we go. Such a pain. I didn't realize you have to. You just need to break them and then they get stunned. Just arguing over how it played. Just let it auto right now. I need to check. Strong Kluka is beating your score won't be easy. But do it with teamwork. Bring out everyone's full potential. Listen up, victory or bust. I'm surprised there'd be this much gap in with it. the mini game here. I need to actually look at the enemy's weaknesses so I can break. Because if they're corrosion weak, then Klukai can just go through them. Reduced by 4 points. In the biggest thing is this stability damage reduction, so it's really hard to break. But you need to try and hit all of them. Lead us to victory, Vector. Training time, Mishti. Vector, you're almost spoiling Mishti more than leader. Breaking me. The enemy's numbers have been significantly decreased. It's most likely they'll get reinforcements or something. We have more boxes. Box in the way. Alright, so we want... I mean, ultimately damage doesn't... It seems like multiple attacks doesn't seem to do anything. They're all burn. Okay, they all burn in Hydro, so we actually do want to go with the same team we had. Go full burn. Obtain the designated score. So get a score of 2 before they do. Time to burn. Oh no. Man. Lukai even gonna be able to reach it? Okay. I think what we want to do here. I was like, that's not going to hit. Just break him. Perfect. Perfectly set up for us. Alright, Spinarisi, you push it in. Okay, no, Vector. Okay, can I... He can't do anything. We'll end her right here. Hopefully don't break it. Yep, alright, perfect. Punch it in. Not too bad on the puzzle here. Gotta give it everything, Mishti. Enemies already changed, different opponents. Can't use the time as a metric. Just as little, though. You shouldn't judge a team's success taken alone. We were a lot quicker. Ugh. I get to the next one. Last one. Going another round. Team members are Klukai, Vector, Rushdi, Welra. And Vector has like no confidence in her ability. Cowardly Velasquez. Oh my, what a wonderful feeling. I finally figured out how they're going to attack. This is the job of dealing with them as yours. Let's just play dirty. We can't let them win every single time. Do the birdie, want to be kicked. Yeah, still burn weak. Alright. Same team. Break it through. And we gotta get 3 scores. They damaged their own guy there. Alright, we need to keep her down here. Be ready for the next ball coming up. Need you to put your fire. Oh shoot, I don't know if reach. You can start damaging the enemies. Yeah. Not much they can do, I think, right there, because it's on their thing. Oh, they can go into the net. Okay, so you... This time we'll get it. And then we just line them up. Oh. Maybe break it. Oh, we're barely not gonna. Maybe we just do like we did in the last one, though. They'll push it. Or I could. Oh, it's not gonna break anyone. If we do this, we can set them up to be knocked out in a couple turns. Shoot. Now, if I do just get them all a little bit weaker. Trackery's going to the back. Yeah, we need to just go. I think I have a better idea. Let's. We had them all here. I should have definitely. Yep. I need to be able to. The snipers are the problem. That didn't do anything for him. And now we can start knocking these dudes down. Shoot, Sharky, why are you so stinking far away? Knock him down. Could just push it over there and push it up. Just try that way. So they can't hit it. And getting 3 scores, it's not going to be easy. Yeah, we're way too left. Maybe if we have Sharky do this. That way I can hit it with that. I think this is the one that does AoE around him. Got that guy knocked out. Hmm. Yeah, because the snipers are behind it, so only one guy can shoot it. There we go. Oh no, he still got it off. Well, that's fine. I think we should get it past this guy. There's no one else behind him. Yeah, that's exactly what. And this is a pretty good puzzle, but it's not too bad. You just hit it in. Oh my god, they're getting more people. That. We gotta get away from these guys. Start setting ourselves up for success. Get ready to break them. Oh, dang. He can control. I did not even think of that. Well, that throws a lot of ink into this. Okay, we need you. Burn everyone. That control guy is going to be the problem. Hmm. am I supposed to even move this thing? Boy. Alright, what are these as a snipe? Thanks. We're not gonna be able to do anything until this guy gets go of Luca or QJ here. There you go, we knocked him out. Alright, we're getting them all knocked out. That's good. Alright. Oh, she's still under. Yeah, we've got to go back to before he took control of QJ before if we want a chance. Hmm. Then he takes Sharkry. So stupid. We might be able to pull this off though. Alright, come on. We can do this. I can't do anything. Yes. He's the only one. Couldn't do anything. Alright, I think we are good. Knock it in. That one was tough with them being able to take control. How do we determine who wins? They're gonna pick each other. Well, Klukai wasn't good on that one because you needed to be able to break them, which was all fire. So Vector wins by that. Let's. What did we see? Going to sleep. All right. There's a lot of this for the mini game, though. They're all basically winning, is what they're just saying. Everybody wins. No true winner. I mean, that's typical of what we see today. Oh, Vector wanted everybody to see her as a capable leader. Alright. Yeah, they're all easy. Oh, Lena's calling. Oh, is that one? Is it that one? Hey, it's Leva. All right, mini game is done. I actually didn't think it would take that long, but yeah, this is pretty good. Overall, we've got pretty much everything done for the week. Oh, the thing for that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I'll probably be streaming later tonight. I'm thinking I might push a little bit of reverse collapse, maybe something else. I'm not sure yet, but I do plan to stream it later tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream for now, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, everybody.